What you're looking at here is a $4 bond from 1786. It's colonial money. And right now it's sitting on a piece of mylar. And if you notice quite far away from it, there is double-sided ATG tape. Our client wants to be able to see both sides of this piece, so we are encapsulating it in mylar, which is actually quite tricky because mylar shows every little piece of dust. I'm actually going to hold this up to the window. That one looks pretty good. Also, the piece of mylar with the tape on it, I taped it down to a board on the hole outside so it wouldn't move as I was putting the tape down. So now we're ready to put the top piece of mylar on. And I can only wipe it right where the tape is. That's not going to show. Now what I do is I take my ruler and I trim it, of course leaving the tape on. This is a mat board all cut and ready to go. And I have to attach the ancient money to the back of this. This is the front, the part that he wants to show. This is the back. And you can also see that I have taped this down here once before and had to take the tape off because there was dust under the mylar. So now the nice thing about this is I can center it from behind. The piece isn't square, so I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to do this by eye. So once I have this looking kind of nicely centered, I'm just going to tape these corners down, and then we'll show you the next step. All right, so it is all mounted in the mat board. And originally I was going to put foam core behind this, but this morning I had one of those moments where you go, hey, stupid, this is going to be squished between two pieces of glass. I don't need the support of foam core behind it. So what I've done is cut another mat, which will go on the back. And its opening is a little bigger than the one in front. So that's how the front will look. And that's how the back will look. I think it's going to be pretty nice. Okay, so this is the whole package here. Now what I have to do is encapsulate the whole thing, wrap tape all the way from here and wrap it all the way around underneath. So this is all sealed, because the way we're doing the back on this, which we'll see in a minute, I'm not going to be able to put a paper dust cover on the back. So that'll make sense once we get to that point. Back, front. So now this goes in like this. Get my gloves out of the way. Then it gets pinned in. And then I'm just going to put this in with a little bit of tape just to cover up the pins. Here's the front, and there's the back. All I have to do now is wire it up.